For this video, I thought I'd try something a little bit different. I decided to film a daily vlog. So for the past, from Monday through today, which is Sunday, I filmed a little bit each day except for yesterday, Saturday, because I didn't go out yesterday. I stayed in to do some things in my apartment. Anyway, hi, my name is Lois. I'm 65 and I'm still figuring it out. So this is a little, like I said, this is a little bit different, and it was a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit hard for me because I'm still not comfortable seeing myself on camera. And when I'm out on the street and I'm holding my phone up in front of my face and I can see in all its glory all the flaws that I see as I'm getting older, I don't know. It's a little hard. It's a little, what's the word I want to say? Eye-opening, but it's pushing me past my comfort zone, which is why I wanted to start this channel anyway. I wanted to push myself to see, to be more comfortable in front of the camera, and because I really wanted to share and help people, share my journey and hope that you'll follow along to my journey. So that's me and my ums. Keep saying I'm really working on that. So I don't know if this is going to be interesting or not. I guess we'll find out to see how many people like it, watch it. If you're new to my channel, welcome back. And no, I'm sorry. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So here it is, my daily vlog. I'm going to come in at the end and just wrap it up, but I hope you enjoy it. So today is a beautiful day in New York. It's Monday, the 17th. Yes, 17th, right? I am on my way to teach a private lesson in New Jersey. So I am heading to the PATH train. And if you don't know what the PATH train is, it's kind of like the subway that connects New York and New Jersey. So it's pretty easy to get there, and I'm lucky that the lesson is about a 5-minute walk from the PATH train once I get off there. Oh, it's very windy today. And anyway, again, still beautiful day. Rain this morning, but no rain now. So let's hope it holds up. Sorry, I'm in a rush. Just don't want to miss that train. So that's Monday's job. Teaching private lessons, private sewing lessons. Okay, later. So I just got off the PATH train and I'm walking to my appointments. And I thought I would let you know what I did this morning before I had to leave for this appointment. So I decided to do what's called ACEOs, which are art cards, editions, and originals. They're like art trading cards. Kind of like sports cards are the same size as a baseball card or a Pokemon card. A lot of people, you could sell prints or originals. A lot of people paint small little drawings or paintings. I have decided to do prints of my original art that I draw on my iPad. I might do some original drawings and paintings on the small canvases, or the small cards, it's not canvases, in the future. But for now, I've been drawing on my iPad for years, so I have a lot. I'm going to say almost 1,000 little drawings that I could put up for auction. So anyway, that's what I did this morning. I took photos and listed my ACEO cards on eBay. That's what I did. Oh, I also had to go to the bank this morning to deal with some issues with my late brother's accounts that I'm still trying to close. He's been gone for 10 years and banking is not fun. Anyway, so that was my day. That's the day in the life of me trying to figure it out and put all the little pieces together and do a million different little things. Anyway, so I'm almost at my appointment. So I'm going to go work with a lovely couple who are each learning how to sew, and I'm helping them put together clothing. So, and teaching them all the different tricks that I've learned over the years. Okay, later. Just finished my lesson and I'm heading back to the city. That was nice. It was good. I love helping people learn how to sew and put together garments. It's very rewarding. And I'm at the gas station, waiting to go back to the city. It's very humid out. It feels like it's going to rain, so I hope I get back in time and I beat the rain. City, walking back to my apartment. I just love it when I get home. Good morning. It is Tuesday the 18th and I am again heading off to a private sewing lesson in New Jersey. The weather is clearing up. It looks like it rained this morning, but looking over towards the sky, towards New Jersey, it looks like it's nice and sunny. So we'll see when I get there. Anyway, that's my job for this morning, and I'll see what I'm going to be doing this afternoon when I get home. Just got back to the city, and I'm on my way to my apartment to have lunch and figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Today is Wednesday, and it is a beautiful morning in New York City. I am on my way to pick up something from my Buy Nothing group, and then I'm off to a private lesson in New Jersey, private sewing lesson. This morning I worked on some more ACEOs that I'm going to list on eBay, and I was writing a loose script for a video that I want to film tonight, which is about finding discounts as we get older and make sure you use them. So by the time this video is up on YouTube, that one will already be there. So I hope you'll look for that. So, all for now. Bye. Once again, heading off to the PATH train for my private sewing lesson in New Jersey. Again, it's just an absolutely gorgeous day today. It's going to be very sad when summer's over. Anyway, that's my afternoon work. Bye. Just got back into the city from my private lessons in New Jersey, and I'm heading back to my apartment. And that's a wrap on my New Jersey private lessons for this week anyway. So now I'm gonna go home and hang out with my cat. Hello, it is Thursday and I am on my way to a doctor's appointment. And I'm sure some people can relate to my current situation. I made this doctor's appointment 4 months ago because my current physician was leaving the practice and moving out of state. So she recommended another physician in the office, and I wanted to make sure that I got to see that person, so I made the appointment 4 months ago. 3 weeks ago, I was informed by my health insurance that I was no longer being covered by them because I quote-unquote make too much for their plan that they had me on. So I was going back to original Medicare. I immediately called the doctor's office to make sure I could still keep my appointment and that I was still covered for today's appointment, which I was. So now I am left with original Medicare, and I haven't had any time to research any other plans to see what else I should be doing. But I'll cross that bridge when I have more time to take care of that. But anyway, so I'm sure a lot of you can relate to being dropped by your insurance companies. Such a fun thing. Anyway, so I'm off to the doctor's office, and then I'll be doing some work from home later. So, bye. Just left the doctor's office. The doctor is great. All things are good, and that's it. Now I'm just gonna run a couple errands, pick up some things, some food, and I'm gonna go back and do some work on my computer. Bye. Good morning. It is Friday morning, and it is another beautiful day. It's actually a little bit cooler today. We had terrible rainstorms last night. Anyway, today is laundry day, and I unfortunately do not have laundry in my apartment or in my building, so I have to do it elsewhere. I just put the wash in the dryer, and now I have time to run some errands. I'm heading to Trader Joe's to stock up on some things that I need, and that's it for now. Okay, laundry is done. I managed to go to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods in between my washing and drying, but I just picked up everything out of the dryer and I'm heading back to my apartment. I've been taking pictures of some more of the ACEOs that I'm posting on eBay, so I'll be doing listing the rest of those. And then I am going to do some more work, probably on a book that I'm working on of my cat illustrations. And that's my Friday. So let's see what happens if anything else comes up. But for now, bye. So I have decided to go back out and run some more errands because the weather is just wonderful and very comfortable. Nice little breeze. Anyway, I didn't want to be cooped up for the rest of the afternoon in my apartment, so I figured I have more things to do. Let's take a nice walk. So that's what I'm doing, and then hopefully I'll get everything I need to get done, but I'll be able to enjoy the outside as well. Okay, that's it for now. I wanted to add something else. Apparently this is the weekend that all of, some of the schools that are moving into the colleges are moving the kids in. I live near NYU and Parsons, and it's just so refreshing to see all these young people starting their lives in New York City. And you know, I know that I went to school in New York. I didn't live there, I commuted, but just going into the city every day was life-changing for me. So I'm hoping that all these young kids that are moving in to their dorms just is the beginning of a wonderful part of their lives. Anyway, just wanted to add that. It just makes me happy to see all these young people coming in and adding more energy and life to the city. If you watched my other video about finding your discounts as a senior, since today is such a lovely day, I decided to walk to the farther specialty grocery store where I get some of my items, especially my bread. And I'm glad that I did, because in addition to the daily senior discount that I got, some of the products that I bought were on sale. So there you have it. Sometimes it's better to walk a little farther to get more. That's my tip for the day. Hello, today is Sunday and the last day of this vlog. I did not film anything yesterday, Saturday, as I tended to my apartment with some much needed cleaning and organizing, so did not go out. Stayed in to do all that. So today, on my fun Sunday, I'm on my way to Staples to drop off ink cartridges and batteries. So if you didn't know, you can recycle them at Staples and you can get a credit that you can use later when you buy supplies or when you buy anything at Staples. Then I'm on the hunt for coffee, instant coffee that I buy and I drink during the week, as Whole Foods is out of what I normally drink. So I'm on the hunt for that. And then I'm going to pick up my newspapers. My Sunday papers are the only papers that I still buy. And here is a fun New York story. I have a little newsstand on my block, and I buy the Sunday papers. It's the only day I buy papers from the same person. And he is so sweet that he always makes sure that I have the paper. So if they run out, he'll put it aside for me. If I don't show up on Sunday, he'll put it aside for me so I can pick it up on Monday. Usually if I know that I can't pick it up on Sunday, I'll give him a heads up and tell him, and he'll hold it for me. But how sweet is that? Having somebody local that just takes care of you. That's what I love about New York. All right, almost at Staples, so that's it for now. Bye. Okay, mission accomplished. Hopefully it's time to start my coffee. So I was able to get my coffee, got my newspapers, and there was a little truck handing out free iced tea bottles. So got myself some free iced tea to have with my lunch later. Anyway, that's a wrap on this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of fun making it. Never done this before, so I hope you'll just learn and grow with me. All right, everybody have a great week. Bye. So I hope you enjoyed my daily vlog. I don't know, like I said, if it was interesting or not. It was just a little snippet of some of the things I was doing every day. Today is Sunday, and I want to do a little shout out to all the caregivers out there. Today is August 23rd, and it is the second year anniversary of my mom's passing. My brother passed away in 2016, and after he passed, I became my mom's caregiver from then until she passed 2 years ago. The first few years was not as difficult. I didn't have to see her as frequently. She was still pretty independent. She was going to her local senior center. She had people picking her up, and she still kind of knew what was going on. But as she got older, I had to spend more time, and it got very difficult. I still have a little PTSD thinking about all the things I went through and that I had to do. And it's not easy. And for everyone out there, I feel you. I went through it. If you want to talk about it or share in the comments, please do. But just know that, you're not alone, and you will get through it. Eventually, you will get through it. I used to have this thing when I was little. I had braces. Back then, nobody got braces until they were older, but I got braces in second grade. And I was the only one in the whole elementary school with braces. Anyway, it was very painful going to the orthodontist. However, there was the office that I sat in, the orthodontist chair. It was a beautiful picture window, and it was just like it was always like a beautiful sunny day. There was a beautiful tree and the blue sky, and I would sit there and I would just think, an hour from now, this will be all over. I'll be home, I'll be in my room, I'll be comfortable. So I know it's hard to think about one day your caregiving will come to an end. And it'll be painful when it does, because that means you're losing the person you're caring for. But just think, you gave yourself to that person and you helped them along on their journey towards the end, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You're stronger than you think, and you will get through it. Okay, that's all on that topic. I just wanted to share, and just know that you're not alone. Anyway, I know I didn't want to end on a sad topic, but anyway, so if you're like me, and anyway, that led me to my journey of, after I was no longer a caregiver, of having to figure out what I was going to do with my life, because I couldn't work all those years, especially I could work a little bit in the beginning, but towards the end, I could not work at all. So I had to figure out what I was going to do next. Hence the reason I'm 65 and still figuring it out. So if you enjoyed this daily vlog, this week of daily vlogs, or this weekly vlog, I don't know, what am I calling it? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. And remember, you're not alone. You'll get through it. The sun will rise, and everything will get better. I promise. Anyway, on that unhappy note, or let's try to end this on a positive note. It's been a beautiful week, and the weather has been gorgeous, and it's supposed to be a beautiful week anyway in New York. And I'm sorry, I keep referring to everything the way it's happening in New York, but that's my life. And tomorrow's a new day, and we all wake up with a new day and a new chance to start anew. So I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow and the rest of the week, and feel free to share this video. Feel free to like it. Feel free to subscribe, especially share with anybody else who's still figuring it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.